All right, garden update. We're going to be looking at a product that I put on what I have down so far, which is the pumpkins, watermelons, and cantaloupes. And I'm gonna flip the camera around here. You're going to see the, it's going to be more contrasted, I guess. You can be able to see the mounds, at least in oh, excuse me, the back half of the property. Sorry for putting the camera too close. Then I'll show you the product that I put on them. It's I'll just say it now. It's EM1. Again, I've mentioned it before. San Antonio Gardening. That channel put me onto that product, and we'll see how it goes. I'm applying it today. I put it on after I watered. I guess that's how to do it. I mean, there's instructions on the bottle of how much to dilute, and I have it in a little sprayer. I'll show you here in a second. But yeah, let's go around the garden. So back here, the part that I just watered, like I was saying. This one right here is showing some good growth. I'm pretty sure this is watermelon back here. Something eaten, or you're getting at that one. I don't know what's going on. Some of these, like that one, those might be, I mean, that's pretty much, that 3 pattern right there, that is how I planted. So that should be the fruit, not the beans or anything that was in the compost. Because for sure, if you look over here, I mean, there's a whole bunch of green popping over here that's not grass or anything. So some of that is definitely some beans, legumes, and such that were in the compost. I'll have to figure that out. Like that one, I'm pretty sure that's a bean. I mean, looking at it and thinking back to childhood when I think of Jack and the Beanstalk, that kind of looks like a bean leaf. I don't know. Maybe that one too. It's very similar, as opposed to that guy, which looks quite different. So I think that's what I planted, and then that would be the beans just kind of growing up. And that looks like what I planted, pretty sure. So we'll see. We will see. Yeah, there's cantaloupe for sure in that one. Probably that in the middle is the cantaloupe. And then yeah, these right here, these spade looking leaves, almost definitely the beans. So I'm seeing them everywhere now, which is pretty cool. I mean, I can grow beans. That's fine. Yeah, that's a watermelon. Well, that right there in the middle might be a bean sprout coming up, but that's a watermelon mound. And here, oh yeah, there's a cantaloupe. Yeah, right next to each other. That's a perfect shot right there. Is cantaloupe on the left and bean sprouting up on the right. That's pretty cool. That's a good shot. I'm gonna save that one. All right. Compost bin. Again, I'm just throwing stuff in there, seeing, I mean, whatever degrades. I also put that product, that EM1, which is a microbial inoculant, I believe it's called. Just put some bacteria, good stuff for the soil into there. This is the part that I'm most excited about, as I've mentioned before. These are the pumpkins that I have no clue if they are too close together or not, but we're just gonna let them grow because they seem to be growing like mad. I don't know what's in the soil right here, particularly for pumpkin, but it's doing real well. If you see these guys, I looked it up, those are crab spiders. Let's see if I can focus. There we go. Crab spiders. As far as I can research, they're harmless to us. I mean, a little bit of skin irritation if they bite you, but it's not going to break your skin. So maybe that'll be good for keeping pests away, other pests. I don't know. Definitely a cantaloupe. This is pretty good practice for learning how to identify the leaves that are popping up for each kind of plant. It's nice. Over here, definitely watermelon coming up. Don't know if something's eating that or that's just the formation of the leaf. Kind of looks like just a formation. That's wild. All right. And then here's the best mound of watermelon so far. And you can see the growth is really taking off. That's pretty cool. And then I used, it is not Roundup in here, God no. This is a 2-gallon sprayer that I put the microbial inoculant in, and I just went around and sprayed just kind of on top after I watered, and hopefully that's the right way to do it. I suppose it'll get in there one way or another. Look at this monster. Here's the other part of the garden on the front half, like we showed before. Here's the cedar put down on top of the pumpkins, the Big Macs pumpkins. I mean, this is only a day after putting this down, so no clue how that's gonna go, but there's the little you know, openings right there for where they're gonna pop up. We'll see if that helps at all. I just put down that EM1, that Microbial Inoculant on here too, just kind of all over and in those little holes. Same thing with these mounds going out. I just kind of sprayed it on top after I watered. No real growth going on. This is sandier soil than the backyard, the back part of the yard. Yeah, nothing really going on here. I don't see anything popping up. This one is the one that we showed yesterday. Probably just the last video, if you're watching this in sequence, that had a bunch of the cantaloupe seeds right there, and I'm pretty sure those are cantaloupes popping up. Again, we'll see. That's that's probably the motto of this channel, is just we'll see. I mean, that's a huge cluster right there. This right there might be a pumpkin, pretty sure. Or yeah, maybe. We'll see. There's that we'll see again. I just noticed I still have some wood left over here. I used some of this wood. This was found on the property when we first moved in. It's just a bunch of wood laying around, and so far I've made a shelf and mounted it to the outside of our, just on the house really. So we're gonna just do more wood chip mulching today. Get this pile, I mean, little by little. Not much I can do without a wheelbarrow or, you know, other people to help. I mean, just extra equipment, except for really just get after it. Make sure my back hurts nice and good, and go into the weekend and keep doing it and don't rest. Here's a little something I'm adding to the day. Just a quick spreading of the wood chips. I'm pretty sure that's cedar. Putting them under the where the pumpkins are coming up. That one in particular was laying over pretty heavy, and I heard that you're not supposed to let it touch the ground too much. Yeah, for some sort of, can't be wet too long or touching the soil. I don't know, but hey, got the wood chips, so I'm putting them down. So it's pretty much just under the leaves as much as I could. Just kind of put it under there by hand. There was a nice little crab spider that was bucking up to me, telling me to get away from his home on that one. So I hope this works.